Good morning, Foster. Today is April 29th, 2020. What do we believe about Satan? Satan does not reign in hell, and he will not be allowed to wreak havoc in this universe forever. Much of what we know about the devil comes from the Old Testament, and one chapter in particular, Ezekiel chapter 28, is extremely important in understanding what the devil's origin was and what his end will be. In verses 11 through 19, Ezekiel takes up a lament against the king of Tyre, but he uses hyperbole to such a strong degree that we begin to understand he's not talking about the king of Tyre at all, but about someone much greater. For instance, in verse 14 he says, "You were the anointed cherub who covers, and I placed you there. You were in the holy mountain of God. You walked amidst the stones of fire. You were perfect in all your ways from the day that you were created until the day that iniquity was found in you." In these verses, we learn much about the devil. He was one of the anointed cherubs, one of the two angels that stood at the very throne of God himself. He was perfect in his creation until the day that unrighteousness was found in him. Verse 17 actually says what that unrighteousness was. Your heart was lifted up because of your beauty. You corrupted your wisdom by reason of your splendor. Satan began to think more of himself than he ought. He began to place himself in front of others. And thus all sin originated with Satan. Suffering and sorrow and sadness sprang from his origin. But he will not last forever. Verse 18 says, "I have turned you to ashes on the earth, in the eyes of all who see you, and you will be no more." There is an end to evil coming, friends, and I cannot wait till that day. Until then, let's hold fast to Jesus, eh? Have a great day, Foster.